Hi, my loves. Welcome back to the Starscartel channel. If you don't know, I'm Star. The message I heard is she shook? The scripture comes from Enoch 56:1. Methuselah, having answered his father Enoch, said, "What is agreeable to your eyes, Father, that I may make before your face, that you may bless our dwellings and your sons, and that your people may be made glorious through you, and then that you may thus depart as the Lord said." So here's the message. God said for somebody, somebody think that you scared. You know what I'm saying? And what I'm thinking about is, correct me if I'm wrong, but what's being brought to mind is, from my understanding, Enoch did not pass away like normal people do. God just took him to heaven. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't a situation where he suffered or anything. God loved him so much. God loved Enoch so much. Just as it said in the scripture here, that when you depart, as the Lord said, you know what I'm saying? It's not a situation where God allowed something bad to happen to him. And I'm saying that to say, there is somebody that is trying to threaten you. Like, they want you to feel scared for your life. And they want you to feel as if something terrible is going to happen to you. And you're going to have some awful kind of demise. And if you do this, this is going to happen. And if you do that, that is going to happen. But this is somebody. God already told you that you not finna suffer. God already told you gonna live to see your old age. God already told you that anybody that wants to see something bad happen to you, that wants to see your demise, that instead of what they envision themselves being able to stand over you while you lay there. And God said it's gonna be the other way around. You don't have a reason to be scared. What are you scared for? If God has already brought you as far as he has, you have survived so many things as is. God said you don't have no reason to be scared of them. For what? Why? You don't have no reason to be scared. Scared of what? You know what I'm saying? And it's a difference between being scared of something happening to you and just not liking certain things. I don't like seeing people in pain. I don't like seeing people being tortured. I don't like seeing people get hurt. And because of that, it bothers me. And I'm a very sensitive person. Obviously, I'm a prophetess. I am very sensitive. You know what I'm saying? And I can feel the emotions of people, and it bothers me when I see bad things happen to other people. I don't have to have a relationship with them. I don't have to know them. I don't have to know nothing about them. But this is called empathy. You know what I'm saying? And my empathy, my meter of empathy is just through the roof. And that's just real. That's just what it is. God said for somebody, that is the thing. You have empathy. So no, you don't like watching certain movies. You don't want to watch certain videos. You don't want to be around certain things. And even as somebody that has been, you know what I'm saying, then live my life the way I have lived my life, there are certain things I don't like to be around. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? And it's not to say that I haven't been around certain things. I have experienced certain things. I've seen certain things. I've done certain things. And you know what I'm saying? But anywho, it just hit different. When somebody do me wrong, somebody do something to me, somebody trying to threaten me, somebody coming at me, it's a different story. I ain't even gonna sit here and lie. I ain't gonna sit here and lie. It's not a situation to where I don't like seeing somebody hurt, that if they trying to attack me, I'm just gonna stand there and let them attack me because, oh no, I don't want to hurt them. No, baby, you trying to hurt me, so we finna go at it. You know what I'm saying? It's not a situation where I'm just, you know what I'm saying, like somebody try to come at somebody that I love or care about. I'm not going to try to defend them. But at the same time, when it's a situation, they ain't did nothing to me, or they ain't did nothing to nobody. And you know what I'm saying? It can be, I could, be very empathetic towards that person. But, I can also say that it hit different when I know the story and I know what's going on. Just being honest. But anyways, I just feel like for whoever this is for, someone has confused your empathetic nature with you being scared, or you being scared easy, or like, something like that. And I just feel like ain't nothing wrong with, I'm also add, it's nothing wrong with being scared. If you're not scared, you're not alive. It's nothing wrong with being in a situation where you are scared. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna stunt. It is like I was talking about, when you in a car and it's another person in the car, and they got tools pointed at you, and they firing off at you. That's not, I can't stunt. Okay, nobody likes it. I didn't like it. Nobody in the car, like, car full of gangsters. We all like, oh man, we gotta get out of here. We gotta get out of here. Oh, it's like, Star, keep your foot on the gas. So simultaneously, it's a time and a place. But at the same time, it's a certain ease that you have when God lets you know that ain't nothing gonna happen to you. But you know what I'm saying? That's pertaining to you. It don't pertain to other people. So when you see people going through certain things, or you see certain things happening, and you see, you know what I'm saying, it can make you feel very empathetic, because you don't know what their portion is. And I know me personally, I don't wish no harm on nobody, especially if they, you know what I'm saying, ain't do nothing to me. They ain't do me nothing. What reason do I have to want something bad to happen to them? I know that there are some people that are very wicked in this world, and they will literally wish harm upon you, even though you have done nothing to them, nothing wrong to them. They will hate you because of how you look, how you dress, how you act, the way other people love you. They will hate you for so many other things, the way that people like you. They will hate you for so many things. But when it really comes down to it, they can hate you for things that you have. But when it really comes down to it, me personally, I know I'm not that kind of person. And I feel like this message is for somebody. You not that kind of person. And you don't like seeing anybody go through anything. And there are people that are assuming that you are a weak person because you don't like seeing people go through things. It don't mean that you're a weak person. In reality, I feel like you are strong. Okay, confirmation. I feel like that shows how strong you truly are. The fact that, sometimes I feel like it is weaker to be the kind of person to take delight in someone else's downfall and somebody else's pain and someone else's hurt. And it is a strong person. You have to be a strong person to see somebody winning while you are not winning, or while you're going through it, and still clap for them. And I just feel like for whoever this is for, it's not a situation where you weak. Just because you can clap for your enemy does not mean that you're weak. Just because you're happy for other people to be in a good place does not mean you're weak. And nor does it mean that you're weak because you don't want to wish harm on anyone, and you don't want to hurt anyone, and you're not mean to anyone. You know what I'm saying? It's a time for everything. As the Bible says, a time for everything. And, there are times when it's, when you going to be mean. You know what I'm saying? If you married and somebody is trying to get at your spouse, it's time to be mean. You know what I'm saying? If somebody is coming at you and trying to attack you, well, it's time to be mean. But if they ain't do nothing to you, what you being mean for? What are you fixing? You know what I'm saying? What you giving them a mean mug for? What are you giving them a hard time for? Ain't no need for that. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, it's a time for everything. You know what I'm saying? If somebody's talking about you behind your back, it's time to check that. You know what I'm saying? But if it's a situation where they ain't doing nothing to you, or you know what I'm saying, they talking about somebody else, or they got something else going on, they ain't got nothing to do with you. You know what I'm saying? And y'all already know my philosophy. Not my monkeys, not my show. You know what I'm saying? They can get very dangerous, you know what I'm saying? And it's just in general. I was about to say in the streets, but in general, it don't matter what kind of crowds you hanging out with. Because even if you in a high society, even if you hanging out with the models, it don't matter if you hanging out with the actresses and the singers and all them people. being all up in somebody else's business will get you taken up out of here, and that's just being real. And you know what I'm saying, I just feel like this is somebody you kind of stay to yourself. You don't take delight in nobody going through nothing, and nor do you want to be around when somebody is going through nothing. And in reality, ain't nothing wrong with you not wanting to be around that. But it doesn't mean that you are now all of a sudden a weak person because you don't want to be around that. It's okay. Anywho, I hope I explained that well. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe.